Very good morning to all. The transportation phenomena. Recently, we started the discussion about the uh, immiscible fluids when which is flown in the pipeline. So, two fluid. The immiscible fluid, that means there are the two fluid which having a different density and different velocity. Okay, so that they are flowing in the same flowing line, but the end of the end of the part, there will be a fluid A is very dense compared to the fluid 2, and it having a very viscous. So then after we made up some assumptions like laminar flow, fluid is incompressible fluid, steady state condition में होना चाहिए, and then only the pressure gradients are occurs and liquid are Newtonian. Okay, and then we discussed velocity distribution and shear stress profile in the figure of 2.10, where the velocity is profile is created at where it will be considering at the point of a shell at where the distance of x and thickness of delta x, we are considering a small shell. We are considering a small cell, and at that point we are doing the balance, momentum balance. So let's do it. First of all, that means the rate of let us consider a cell at a distance of x and thickness of delta x. જે આપણે શેલ લીધું છે તેની ડિસ્ટન્સ છે એક્સ, બરાબર, એક્સ ડિસ્ટન્સ પર, એન્ડ ઓલ્સો the thickness is delta x. Okay, so rate of momentum in, now the momentum balance equation is from here. Rate of molecular momentum across the surface of x, જે s જે સરફેસ છે બરાબર x ત્યાં, so at a point of x the rate of momentum in, and what happened, and the next equation is minus what, next minus શું આવશે, minus rate of momentum out, so at the point of x plus delta x. ओके, जहाँ से एग्जिट हो रहा है, प्लस the external force acting on a body, external force is acting on a body. So and all the equations are equal to 0. So now rate of momentum molecular in across at the surface of x, it will be considering width into length tau x z into x. यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, tau x z WL into rate of momentum x is in the z direction, tau x z at x. Okay, तो ये पूरा rate of momentum in आएगा, and similar for the rate of momentum out across the surface of x plus delta x. At the surface of x plus delta x point, so it will be written as a W into L into bracket tau x z tau x z at x plus delta x. यह वैल्यू होगी, ये वैल्यू होगी रेट ऑफ मोमेंटम आउट. Then external forces acting on a body, so that external forces we are calculating before the start of the theorem, that is for the pressure at 0 point and pressure at a L point, so that is P0 and minus PL. Okay, P0 minus PL, and rho G, rho and X. So all these values are put into the equation number 2.80. So the next equation will be obtained from the all these parameter put into the equation, that is given into equation number 2.84. Width into length into tau of xz at x minus width into length tau of xz at x plus delta x plus external forces acting on a body, that is P0 minus PL into W of delta x equal to 0. Now following the similar step for the completing this theorem. So first step we do the momentum balance equations, then second thing is that in second thing is that we are obtaining a limit, we are taking a limit, and the equation goes to tends to 0. So this equation is divided by WL and delta x. Okay, so the next equation is divided by WL delta x and taking limit x tends to 0, and taking as a limit x tends delta x tends to 0. So these are the first step is that the equation is 2.84 is divided by width into length. जो भी कॉमन कांस्टेंट पैरामीटर है उनसे क्या करना है, ये जो इक्वेशन उनको डिवाइड करना है. दैट मीन्स width and length are divided, the remaining is delta x और tau x सेट के नीचे क्या आएगा, x आएगा delta x. So the next equation is goes to WL will be 0 from the equation. So all the equation I have write here. So first of all में क्या होगा, tau x z at x. ओके उसके डिवाइड में क्या होगा, उसके डिवाइड में डेल्टा x होगा माइनस सेकंड पार्ट में width and length will be cancelled. So remaining part is tau xz at x plus delta x and divide by delta x. Then delta x is delta x will be cancelled and only remaining W also be cancelled and delta x also be cancelled. So remaining part is from the external forces is that it is only the L. So P0 minus P upon L is the last equation. Now from the equation number 2.84, now the next step is to do is that limit is applied. So we are taking limit is delta x tends to 0. So the left hand side equation is can be written as the momentum balance equation કે જે માઇનસ વાળું ટર્મ જે ઇક્વેશન છે તેને આપણે આ રીતે લખી શકાય છે, tau xz equal to tau xz at x plus delta x minus tau xz at x और इसके बाद डिवाइड में डेल्टा एक्स. तो इस तरह का इक्वेशन होगा तो हम उसके बदले में क्या लिख सकते हैं, टाउ एक्स जेड लिख सकते हैं. ओके, सो देन if we remove the limit, that means a differentiation terms is occur. So the differentiation term is d of tau xz upon dx equal to p0 minus pl, and the last one is upon l. Okay, so give the name is equation number 2.85. Now from the fluid 2.85, now integrating this equation for two phase, for phase 1 and for phase 2. Okay, for phase 1 and for phase 2 this equation can be integrated by 1 and 2. So now if we integrating this equation in 2.85 with respect to first fluid, that means fluid 1, that is tau xz integration કરશો એટલે differentiation નીકળી જશે. So tau xz for fluid 1 equal to p0 minus pl upon l plus x into c1 raised to 1. That means it is for the fluid 1 and similar for the fluid 2. So give the equation number 2.86 and 2.87. Now in both of end of side there is an c1 1 and c2 c1 2. That means it is the reaction constant. Okay, So there is an so how can we find the values of C1? So to find out the values of C1, we have to taken as a boundary conditions, and boundary conditions are to be applied at point x equal to 0. If we apply the x equal to 0, that means tau xz equal to tau xz1 equal to tau xz2. ઓકે, બંને ઇક્વેશનની અંદર જ્યારે આપણે શું મૂકી શકીએ છીએ, ટાઉ એક્સની વેલ્યુ 0 મૂકીએ તો શું થશે, C11 બરાબર શું થઈ જશે, C12 બરાબર, C11 બરાબર શું થઈ જશે, C12, એન્ડ ઓવરઓલ કહીએ તો શું થશે, C1 દેટ ઇઝ કોન્સ્ટન્ટ એન્ડ C1 બરાબર 0. ધેન આફ્ટર અપ્લાઇંગ ધ બાઉન્ડ્રી કન્ડિશન, પછી શું અપ્લાય કરવાનું છે, ન્યૂટન્સ લો. સો ન્યૂટન્સનો લો જે છે એ બાઉન્ડ્રી કન્ડિશન માટે અપ્લાય કરીએ તો શું થશે, એ બંને માટે અલગ અલગ હશે. ટાઉ એક્સ ઝેડ ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ માઇનસ મ્યુ ડીવીઝેડ અપોન ડીએક્સ, એટલે મ્યુ પણ અલગ આવશે, વિસ્કોસિટી અલગ રહેશે, વેલોસિટી અલગ રહેશે, અને તેની વેલ્યુ જે છે બરાબર મોમેન્ટમ તે પણ અલગ હશે. So from the equation number 1 and 2.88 and 2.89, fluid 1 is giving the dvz1 upon dx. It gives the value of uh, minus p0 minus pl upon l of mu dash. mu dash कहाँ से आया, सो ये dvz टाउ एक्स जेड की वैल्यू जो है ओके उसको पुट कर दिया है इक्वेशन नंबर 2.86 के अंदर. तो उसकी जगह पे क्या हो जाएगा, ये जो पूरा टर्म है ओके टाउ एक्स जेड अपॉन डी एक्स है, उसकी जगह पे पी जीरो माइनस पी एल यहाँ पे यूज़ किया है. ओके, तो माइनस टर्म है तो वो नीचे रहेगा, एंड एक्स इंटू एक्स माइनस सी वन माइनस म्यू रेस टू 1. एंड सिमिलर फॉर द फ्लूइड 2. And similar for the fluid 2, so that is dvz2 upon x dx minus equal to minus p0 minus pl upon l into mu dash minus c1 upon mu double dash mu 2. Integrating the equation 2.90 91 and variable separator method by variable separator method. So now શું થશે, ઇન્ટિગ્રેશન કરવાનું છે ફરીથી ઇક્વેશન 2.90 અને 2.91નું, તો જેની વેલ્યુ મળશે 2.92 અને 2.93. as per I show that it is simply seen in this equation number 2.93 and 92. So then after boundary condition has to apply to find out the values of C2. So boundary condition is applying if it is x equal to 0, that means vz of velocity of 1 and velocity of 2 both are in equal. If velocity boundary condition 3 is applying x equal to b, if fluid goes in the positive direction, that will be, so the next equation is that x is equal to b, so velocity of velocity of second fluid is 0, and if the considering x equal to minus b, that means velocity of first fluid will be 0. So from the boundary condition of 2, we are considering C12 is equal to C2, and then applying into boundary condition in the equation number for boundary condition 4. x की जगह पे क्या लिखना है, x की जगह पे we have to write down for the boundary condition 4 4 નંબરની બાઉન્ડ્રી કન્ડિશન લઈ અને ઇક્વેશનની અંદર મૂકવાનું છે ફ્રોમ VZ. ઓકે, સો 4 નંબરની જે બાઉન્ડ્રી કન્ડિશન છે VZ1 છે એ 0 છે બરાબર, VZ1. તો 2.91ની અંદર VZ1 0 છે બરાબર, તે પ્રમાણે અપ્લાય કરીએ એટલે આપણને 2.98 અને 2.99 મળશે. નાવ સબસ્ટ્રેક્ટ કરવાનું છે અને સિમ્પ્લિફાય કરવાનું છે બરાબર. એન્ડ એટ ધ end of the equation we got the equation of 2.1.2 and 2.1.03. Okay, so these are the uh, final answer is x by b is 1 by 2 mu1 minus mu double 2 upon mu1 plus mu2, which is the velocity for velocity profile that can be easily calculated, and we can also find out the average velocity using these equations. And also we can obtain the maximum velocity and find out the values of x by b, so which is 1 by 2 into mu raised to 1, that means velocity of 1, and mu of 2 divided by mu of 1 plus mu of t.